We've got former Justice Department official Hans von Spakovsky joining us. What do you make of this, Hans?
Well, it was a big loss for the Resist Trump movement and a big win for the administration and for the American people, because it basically upheld the ability of the president to make national security judgments when it comes to who gets into the country.
All right. As far as what it portends going forward, are there any other similar decisions you're waiting for that would rest on something like this?
Well, no, this is really the big one. Now, we have other cases, as you know, developing in the courts, for example, on sanctuary cities and sanctuary policies. But this really goes directly to the power of the president as given to him by Congress to suspend the entry of aliens who he thinks would be detrimental to the United States. And look, this lawsuit really lacked common sense. You know, how in the world could anybody believe that we shouldn't be careful about the aliens coming in from a country like Iran, which has been a state sponsor of terrorism for a very long time? I mean, the idea that we shouldn't be doing that just doesn't make any sense.
All right. Well, obviously, by 5-4 decision, they disagreed, rejecting the argument that it was some sort of unconstitutional religious discrimination. In that narrow frame, what did you think of that?
Well, I think it's correct. You know, what the court said was, look, the directive, the presidential directive was religiously neutral. It didn't in any way discriminate, and there was a legitimate national security reason. Remember, this proclamation wasn't put in until there was a comprehensive worldwide review of every single country in the world and the information that the State Department and Department of Homeland Security is getting from them. It was only after all of that that they came up with the list of 8 countries that they said didn't meet our basic information gathering requirements.
So this wasn't the view you get from the left and those, and you've looked at it from an academic aspect, that this was somehow targeting a people and then slighting that people. So that interpretation from the left is wrong.
No, it is wrong. And in fact, if you read the opinion by Chief Justice Roberts, he talks about the very comprehensive review that was done by multiple cabinet officials and their federal agencies before they determined which list of countries should be on in this proclamation.
All right, so when the president calls this a tremendous victory, when he referred earlier on, just one word, wow, is he justified in saying that?
Yes, he absolutely is. And look, this shouldn't be a surprise to anybody because he's not the first president to exercise this authority under federal law. Numerous prior presidents did this, including President Obama, and nobody ever questioned it before this administration.
Well put. Hans, very good seeing you again. Thank you.
Thank you.